Hey guys, this is SkyTech. It's a pretty big day here for Apple, as they have had their September event. And though the iPhones are missing, Apple has come through pretty well, in my opinion. They have released 4 new products and 2 new subscriptions. The first thing that they talked about was the Apple Watch Series 6. And this is basically the same thing as the Series 5, except it has a few new sensors, a blood oxygen sensor, and a blood sugar sensor. So, if you're diabetic, you can check your blood sugar levels without pricking your finger 20 times a day. And then you can just glance at your wrist and determine whether or not you're in a good spot right now. But, not only that, but Apple keeps going for the lower end models, and I really like it because not everyone can afford the most premium watch, the Series 6, $500. So to compensate this, Apple has created an Apple Watch SE. Now this is $280. And it honestly is pretty nice. I believe it'll have the same design as the Apple Watch Series 3. Hopefully you can see it. That's the one that I have. I'm wearing it on my wrist right now. So pretty neat. And $280 is not a bad bargain for, the Apple Watch. It's still pretty expensive for a watch, but, it's better than paying $500 for it. So they decided to add a new feature called Kids Mode, I believe it's called. And it allows parents to, control who your kids are talking to. I personally don't agree with what Apple is doing, but I see the point of it, and it allows parents to spend a little bit of money to give their child access to call them or text them. It's not a bad deal, especially if they're younger and do not have phones. Apple then went into the fitness aspect of the watch, and they are now having a subscription called Apple Fitness. It's $9.99 a month, and it allows you access to fitness music. I don't know why anyone would listen to it, but it is what it is. They are going to have, I believe, 10 different types of exercising, including treadmill walk, treadmill run, strength, core. I don't know all of them offhand, but for the huge fitness, the people who are really big on fitness, this is definitely going to be something for you, and it's going to be something you enjoy. And the last few things that they talked about were Apple One, which is a big bundled up subscription that allows customers to say, okay, I'm going to spend this amount of money, and now they can now they are able to say, hey, okay, you don't have to sign up for all these. Give us $50 and we'll give you all of them. I imagine it's going to be $50. They didn't say how much it's going to be. Very helpful. I imagine it's going to be an ungodly amount of money. And I personally don't know anyone who would sign up for this. So they've got Apple Music, Apple News Plus, Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade, and Apple Fitness. 5 subscriptions. And, I mean, it only makes sense that they would charge $50 a month. Maybe it'll be a little bit less since Arcade is only $4.99. So if you get a new device, I believe, you get this free for 30 days. So you can try out all 5 of these. And last but not least, the iPad 8 and the iPad Air. I'm not quite sure what number of iPad Air this is. It feels like we've gone through 100. But the iPad 8 is going to be $329. And all they mentioned was better display, better camera, buy it. See, since the iPad 5th generation, I have not been motivated to get a new Apple product. They have not sold me on the idea of a new iPad. They have not, made me feel like I need one. So, if you are just about to buy this low-end budget iPad, I mean, I would definitely recommend the new one. But if you're not, if you already have this brand new iPad, if you already have this brand new iPad 7, I would not recommend getting the iPad 8. Just simply because there are not enough new features to make it a necessity. I mean, of course it has Apple Pencil support and whatever, that doesn't matter. Last but not least, apparently they have the new iPad Air, which is $600, and I'm more likely to buy that one because it has Touch ID and really smart marketing on the Touch ID. Because now with the whole COVID-19 virus, not a lot of people want to take off their masks, and not a lot of people can take off their masks. But, they have, they want something like Touch ID where they can just slap their fingerprint on it, and there you go, it unlocks their phone or their iPad. You always hear brand new camera, intricate design, 450p, 850, 4K display. None of that really matters to the average consumer. But it's got aluminum borders, no Face ID, just Touch ID on the power button. And that's the only thing that really sold me on the iPad Air. That is the last thing that they covered, except for the fact that they did mention that they have iOS 14 coming tomorrow. I will make a video about that tomorrow, detailing what I think about iOS 14 and, should you update? Is this a good update? All that is coming tomorrow. So that is all I have for you tonight. I shall see you guys tomorrow for a brand new iOS 14 video. Until then, stay safe.